Let me start the class. In the last class, we discussed about the theory of risk and uncertainty. We defined what is the risk is, how a manager should take a decision in an uncertain situation, and what Alfred Marshall have said about the principle of risk. There are two principles called a priori principle and a posteriori principle. A priori principle means we know what is the outcome of taking a risk. Then after knowing all the possible alternatives of taking a risk, then it is called a priori principle. Suppose we don't know what going to happen, but blindly we are taking the risk, means it's the outcome known only after completing the task. So that is called posteriori principle. And we have studied number of types of risk like economic risk, business risk, market risk, inflation risk, interest risk, cultural risk, all these risks that we have studied in the last class. Today, important topic is what is the difference between risk and uncertainty. There is a possibility of having a section C question in this particular topic. We have to make at least 5 difference between the risk and uncertainty. So make one introductory para, what is risk is, and then any author name, and then you define what is risk and uncertainty. After that, you just distinguish between the risk and uncertainty. One of the definition what I have given here is Professor Knight. What he said, uncertainty is an unknown risk, while risk is a measurable uncertainty. Such a beautiful definition that he has given. It gives full meaning. It's nothing but uncertainty mean we don't know what type of risk that we are taking. That is why he said uncertainty is an unknown risk, while risk is a measurable uncertainty. So like one introductory para, after that write this definition, then make the difference between risk and uncertainty. Here I have given 6 to 7 points. Make sure that write any 5 points. After that, make a tabular column. I'm just explaining one by one. The very first one is, this is the most important difference between the risk and uncertainty. Risk can be quantitatively measured by any other form. You can change the type of risk. Whereas the uncertainty cannot be measured in any form. We don't know what will happen, because once we know what is it, then we can change the form. But uncertainty is an unknown situation where we cannot change the problem. So the most important difference between the risk and the uncertainty is the probability of quantitative measurement. We can make it quantitative. The risk can be quantified and it can change the form. But whereas the uncertainty cannot be measured in any form. So this is a most prior difference between the risk and uncertainty. Then what is the second one? About the insurability. Whether the risk can be insured? Definitely. There is certain risk that can be fully covered by taking insurance policies. For example, fire accident or flood or theft or any other thing which is these kind of things, kind of risk can be insured. But uncertainty, it is not possible unless you define something. We cannot insure that. So uncertainty is not insurable. But the risk is this kind of risk I may face. So I want to insure that. Then it is possible. So the second difference between the risk and uncertainty is insurability. That is, the risk of any type can be covered with the insurance policy because that can be compensated. You are expecting something, for that you are paying the premium. But uncertainty means it is not insurable unless you define something how you can insure that. So the second difference is the insurability. The third one is transferability. Transferability in the sense we can make one risk, type of risk to another form. We can change conveniently. That is why the risk can be taken, because the smart guy can able to make the risk as an opportunity and he will succeed in it. So the risk can be transferred from one form to another, but uncertainty cannot be transferred. Then let me move to the fourth one, the elements of cost. Element of cost is, once again, Professor Knight have defined about the cost factor which involved in the theory of risk and uncertainty. According to him, cost of production includes the cost of risk also. You understand? Whenever we produce, we can calculate the cost of production. The risk factor also will be considered as one of the costs. Why? Because this much risk I am taking, for that I am paying this much premium. So that premium amount will be the risk value. And all other legislation relating to risk will be included in the cost of production. But entrepreneur does not get any profit out of the risk bearing. That is a different thing. But he is paying some premium for the risk. That amount will be included in the cost of production. Suppose if the same thing we apply for the insurance, it is not possible. That is uncertainty. It is not possible because uncertainty cannot be included in the production. Unforeseen happening, we cannot. The reality is that profit is a reward of the entrepreneur for bearing the uncertainty. A person who can able to take a right decision in an uncertain situation is a great manager. Then how we have to, that uncertainty situation must be applied with the different type of risk, and we have to say these are the possible outcome or possible risk that I am taking, and I am ensuring that means he can able to take. Suppose in that list it is not there, something else has happened, it is the head rate. What we can do? So according to him, the cost of production includes risk, but the cost of production does not include the uncertainty situation. So this is the fourth difference. Then the fifth difference is the risk is objective, but uncertainty is a subjective. Objective means this is what are going to happen. These are the risks is possible. This is a negative effect. This is a positive effect. We can say about the risk, but uncertain, we don't know what is going to happen. Then how it is possible? So that is why risk is subjective. Uncertainty is subjective. So this is the one of the difference between the risk and uncertainty. Then the next difference between the risk and uncertainty is knowledge about the outcomes. There is knowledge about the alternatives. In risk, all the possible alternative of a problem is known for the economists in advance. That is, this type of risk I am going to take. Suppose if I succeed, this is much of profit I am going to get. Suppose I am losing this much loss I can get. And different types of loss and different types of profit will be there. Before starting the task, he know what is the alternative. That is, what are the possible outcomes. Then it is called risk. But in uncertain situation, such a previous knowledge is not worth. That is why Alfred Marshall rightly pointed out, a priori principle is a risk and posteriori principle is a uncertainty. Before doing the task, if you know the possible outcome, then it is risk. You don't know about the outcome, then it is uncertain. Finally, the nature of decision is the last difference that I have mentioned here. The decision taken under condition of uncertainty are more important than the decision taken under condition of risk. Understand that if you know what is a possible outcome, the decision is easy, whether to do it or not. But in uncertain situation, a good manager should take a right decision. How? He has to analyze what are the possible things that make the uncertainty into risk factor, and based on the risk factor, we have to analyze and take the decision. That is why the measurement of alternative is not possible in case of uncertainty, but it is quite possible in case of risk. So these are the difference between the risk and uncertainty. For your sake, I will summarize again. There are 8 differences I have given. Write any 5 and conclude the other 3. Okay. In the conclude para, there are some other differences there. You just, the first one is, it can be quantified. Risk can be quantified and can change to another form, but uncertainty cannot be quantified. That is the first difference. The second one is risk is insurable, but uncertainty is not insurable. Second difference. Risk can be transformed from one type of risk to another risk, but uncertainty cannot be transferred. This is the third difference. The fourth difference is the cost of production includes the cost of risk also, but not the cost of uncertainty. Then the fourth one, risk is objective and uncertainty is subjective. And next difference is the risk, we can able to list out what are all the alternatives, but in uncertainty it is not possible. Finally, taking a decision in a risk situation is easy, whether to do it or not. But in uncertain situation, it is very difficult. So nature of decision is very difficult for uncertain situation, but it is quite a little bit easy for risk situation. So a section C question is possible. How you have to write one introductory para, what is risk and what is uncertainty, and then put the definition Professor Knight have defined. What he defined? Very clean definition. Uncertainty is a known risk, while risk is a measurable uncertainty. And then make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 differences. If possible, make it as a table. Then finally conclude with the rest of the 3 differences. And I'm going to next topic related with this risk and uncertainty. Here, how a business solution has been formed under the risk and uncertain situation. They made it as these are the speculative measure or precautionary measure by the managers. There are 4 different precautionary or speculative measures. This is possible section A question only. How they will ask, what are the speculative measure to under the risk and uncertain situation? Then you have to write these 4. The very first one, you talk about the insurance. The business risks are transferred through insurance policy. We can manage the risk with the insurance policies. If you find something may happen, then you just insure it, pay the premium, then definitely that particular risk is evaded. The second one is called hedging. Hedging is a mechanism whereby the expected loss to be offset by the expected profit from the another contract. Suppose you are taking some risk in one part, then a safe play must be made in another contract, and you have to compensate that. Suppose any loss has happened, you have to be ready to compensate that. This is called hedging. That is merging 2 different contracts and make the risk a little bit easier. That is simpler. The third possible speculative measure is diversification. Under this method, we are managing the risk by spreading. That is, instead of taking our own risk, you make it as a general risk and allow others to take the risk also. That is, you should not aggregate the risk. You just spread the risk. Everyone should take some responsibility, and then they have to do. Then the risk means it will be evaded. We can mitigate the outcome of the negative effect of the risk. Then the last one is called adjusting the risk mechanism, whereby we can offset the expected loss. Suppose this may happen in near future, then we can avoid certain action and we can convert those product into another product. Like that, we can make adjustment process priorly. So these are the 4 precautionary and speculative measures. What are that? First one is you have to talk about the insurance. The second one is you have to talk about the hedging. Third one, you have to diversify, that is spreading that. The fourth one is prior adjusting process. Based on these 4, we can manage the risk and uncertain situation. With this, I am winding the class. You have to submit your notebook by Friday. Kindly complete the notebook and upload in the Google Classroom. Tomorrow, I will send a stream comment what to be done. Okay. Some of you have included in the Google Classroom, but I don't know about the rest of the people. Today, tomorrow, I will complete.